What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight, and let's take on the number one team.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
And we are back with the Barons as we enter the Eastern Conference Finals against the number one seed Philadelphia 76ers. Now, this team has been very, very good this year, as they really were the best team in the entire league and number one in all of the power rankings. However, we were 2-2 against them during this year and 2-2 against them last year. So this game and this series is going to be a dogfight. I mean, we're 4-4 all time against them. It's a very, very good matchup. Let's take a look at their team. So we already know that they have some studs in Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. So that's going to be a very interesting matchup depending on where Ben Simmons is playing. I'm assuming that he's probably going to be the point guard. Tobias Harris is also there. Al Horford, Josh Richardson, and Matisse Thybulle. He kind of tore us up when we showcased those games. Shaun Livingston, Torrey Craig, Jonah Bolden, Ken Birch, Mike Scott. This is going to be a very, very good team to go against, but the biggest problems that we're going to have is going to be at the top with Steven Adams versus Joel Embiid, and then SGA and Ben Simmons. So I can't wait to jump into game one. Hopefully we're able to start this series off pretty well. However, it is in Philly. This is kind of really the game or the series that people want to watch. This is the number one and number two power ranked teams and the number one, number two teams in the NBA, according to their records. So everybody is kind of calling this the pre-NBA finals because they're assuming that whoever wins this series is going to end up beating the Western Conference finalists as well. So let's jump into game one. Are we able to start this series off strong and turn Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid? And, I mean, our young guys are there and they're playing well. Hopefully we can get this win. Let's jump into it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're at the sold-out home of the 76ers. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game one of the conference finals. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We take a look at the 76ers. So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Steven Adams. Baylor is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Michael Porter. It's Kevin Gellion at the 4 spot. Got a piece of it. Here's Adams. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Adams has got his second bucket tonight.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he hits both. Embiid inside. Adams on him. And Adams sends it back.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Thybulle. Baylor defending, and that one's good. Thybulle.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kevin Gellion.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The 76ers trail by 6. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Barons head coach. He said it's all about confidence for our guys, the belief in ourselves that we belong here. So he spoke about the importance of gaining the early momentum in this series. And the best way to get that momentum is to come out and steal game 1 on the road.
Thank you, David.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Simmons passes to Harris. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Baltimore leading by 4. Porter in the corner. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Porter's got his second basket of the game. Passes it to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
The first free throw is good.
Oh, yeah, Cal. And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Left side, Harris. Lock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coast-to-coaster by himself off of that steal.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, who's covered by Livingston. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Now, here's Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now, here's Adams. 6-point game. Here's Baylor. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Pass to Craig. Baltimore with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Baylor. Pins the shot with nobody near him. And now it's a 10-point Baron lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Livingston, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, well, one interesting fact about Shaun people might not know is that he was named Mr. Basketball in Illinois in his high school days. That's an honor he'll always cherish.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Livingston. Livingston hits both of them. Smith trying to break loose, and he converts the layup. And the Barons lead by 10.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Here's Craig. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Azania. Here's Monk. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
On the wing, Harris. Hazonia defending. Shot clock at 5. And it's Baltimore on the break. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Hazonia. Clock at 4. From deep.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Livingston. A rebound by Hazonia.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Over to the left wing. Monk, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Monk's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Horford. The shot misses. And so it's Baltimore with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And here we go, heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
In warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Birch's shot's good.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Monk for 3. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Takes a shot at the elbow, and that's good for 2.
You gotta at least contest Simmons from the mid-range. I mean, he has the touch to be effective from there.
On the wing, Porter. Adams down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
The 76ers trail by 17. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. They get it again. Adams. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Embiid, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is
Simmons
there.
inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The drive by Simmons. Embiid wide open.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Barons. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 8 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And here's Richardson. Floats one. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Baylor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw good from Baylor. And so Baylor nails both of them. Now here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Baylor. And Baltimore again with the bucket. Pass to Simmons. Feeds it to Embiid. And it's blocked. They get it back. Yep, it counts. Outside, Simmons. And Adams sends it back. And they're able to recover. Offensive rebound. Here's Birch. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Harris. Yep, that one goes. Harris has got his first points of the night.
Oh, look at the unselfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Outside, Porter. To end the cold streak. Goes back up. Adams. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Nice D from Porter.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out the hole.
And finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the
Here's
ball.
Livingston. Pass to Simmons. The dish to Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Livingston. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
On such a fluid runner, I mean, you had to check Livingston out in the open court.
Free throw good, Livingston. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Howell. Drills the three-pointer. Howell's got 5.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Pass to Simmons. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up. Locates the man.
Baltimore leading by 18. Here's Howell. He has 5, and he recovers it. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Livingston looking for the opening. Simmons left side, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Now, this is the next step for Simmons. His jumper has to evolve. He's showing he wants to be taken serious.
To the middle, here's Smith, and it's blocked. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Simmons. Oh,
goodness.
Did you see that? The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen. Gets it off. The shot, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Barons ahead, up by 16. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Looking at the Barons, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in game one with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those rebounds, and they were piling it up. I think they wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing that way.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious. They were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Harris outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he makes the first. And Harris drops them both. Adams against Embiid. And Adams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Drops one in from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, look, his footwork, his balance. Simpson stays in control when attacking the defense.
First free throw is good.
You know, well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
And Simmons drops them both. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Pass to Richardson. Embiid dishes to Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Barons. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 4-on-3 break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Simmons is there, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Baltimore with the ball. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 9.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Here's Thibault, and he slams it one-handed.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Adams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the second free throw. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 11-point game.
And you can try to rough Harris up all you want, but he'll still find a way to hit shots on the drive. Just to master at reading shot angles and getting the attempts over the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Harris. Here's Craig. Baylor defending. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Porter. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Embiid controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. And Baltimore calls time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups.
Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. A putback, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid and Harris wide open. He shoots, connects from three-point range. Harris has got 11.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he's starting to settle in. Outside,
Porter takes the 13-footer, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Livingston, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Yeah, Greg, there's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Now, here's Porter. 14 points for him. Some solid defense from Harris.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And the first one at the line is good. And Simmons drops them both. So it's the Barons now. They trail by 3. Azania, the pass to Monk. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Livingston's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace of the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith from 16 feet away. He cans it.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Back to Harris. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
And here's Livingston. Pass to Horford. Over Monk. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Livingston. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Howell. Richardson covering. Monk for three. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Now here's Richardson. Tight defense on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 5 on the clock. For the tie. Can't hit that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Howell out there with Monk. And it's Smith. Then it's Hazonia. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
They get the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Yeah, Kevin, this is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Bolden passes to Thibault. And Looney sends it back. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's Howell. Good, nice job down low. And the Barons lead by 1.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Floats it up for Horford. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And that's just a beautiful setup by Livingston, showing the high basketball IQ.
Timeout called, the Barons. Launches a 3. Thibault can't get it to go. Outside Baylor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the first one drops. And so Baylor nails both of them. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's Simmons penetrating. Nice hook shot. Simmons got 9 points here in the second half.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Knocks it loose. And now the 76ers on the break. Goes up. The shot comes out, and Baltimore going the other way now. Porter finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Porter. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Porter against Richardson. Clock is at 3. 3-pointer. But they'll get another chance.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
The teardrop falls in. And the Barons lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Baylor with the ball. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game-changing.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the bucket by Baltimore.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the lane. He's gonna pay for it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Simmons is there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
He's taking an aggressive approach since halftime. Drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
Here's Thibault. Here's Horford. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's good from Horford.
I mean, what I appreciate about Horford is his unselfishness. I mean, he brings a veteran team-first mindset to the table.
And Al Horford drops them both. Here's Thibault. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Simmons. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
It's good.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Offensive rebound, and it's Adams on the follow. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Horford's shot is good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Simmons looking around. Richardson outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
And you can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With some arc. That's a hand on it, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
Oh, when Harris is down deep, he is exceptional at being physical. Really puts defenders in a tough spot.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both.
If that's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and then maybe causing some foul trouble.
Outside Baylor. They get it back. Kevin Gelly, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
It's stolen by Adams. Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Porter. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 18 points for Michael Porter. And Philadelphia calls time here. 1:25 left in the game. Now Harris to the inside and finished off by Horford.
Oh, and that's what you expect from your star players. I mean, Horford turns it up, including coming through with the big key bucket.
Porter against Richardson. Shoots from 8. Porter, no luck. Now here's Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Timeout called, the Barons. Baltimore with the ball. 6-point game. Richardson against Porter. No good on the shot. And Simmons slams it in.
relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Well, GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Now here's Porter. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
.26 seconds left in the fourth, and an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And Baltimore calls time here. Left side, Baylor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Simmons with it. So Philadelphia wins it. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
And they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. We ended up losing game 1, 101-94. We started out fast in the first quarter and then just kind of trailed off. We had a good-sized lead at halftime. And then our starters got bullied in the third quarter and got the Sixers right back into the game. And then the Sixers did not look back after that, having a real strong fourth quarter. This might be the first team to actually beat us in rebounds, and they did it pretty convincingly. And that's the strength of our team right now. We weren't able to get it done. That's just point simple. I kind of thought our bench played pretty well. Our starters, other than the first quarter, not so much. But we gave them almost 30 shots at the free throw line. That is not going to work. They were getting fouls up and down every time they were driving. They made really good adjustments at halftime and pretty much put us away in the second half. It was ugly, but they dominated us in points in the paint, second chance points, which is what we usually win, rebounds. I mean, this team is going to be tough. We knew it was going to be a really good series, but this is a game that we should have won. Granted, it was in Philadelphia, which they have a very good home court advantage. They barely ever lose there. But we have to be able to dig deep. We do not have home court advantage in this series. We have to get it figured out. As for the player stats, Porter once again led us in points. 20 points, 6 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block. But again, not the greatest shooting night. We just kind of super went cold in that second half. SGA, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. But he was just 4 of 27 shooting. Simmons was driving him nuts. It was insane. We have to get a better shooting performance from SGA to be able to compete in this series. Malik Monk coming off the bench did very well. 3 of 7 from three-point land. 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So he's definitely providing a spark off the bench. Steven Adams, we already know he's a beast. Double-double, 12 points, 15 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 blocks. I love this guy. Coach Doe kind of said maybe we don't necessarily need to resign him, but SGA's kind of on an team option, so we probably should have enough room to go after Steven Adams. I do think he's one of the best centers in the league. I love his hustle. Maybe he doesn't put up the points, but I mean, rebounds is where it's at. Lionel Howe had a really good game today. 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 4 of 8 shooting, 1 of 2 from three-point land. He looks really, really good. I was kind of sleeping on him. AC Baylor, another double-point effort. Well, double-digit point effort. There we go. I'm not having really good times talking today. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. 3 of 6 shooting. Again, he wasn't really shooting all that much, but SGA and Porter were, and they were not making them. Cabby, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 5 blocks. This guy is just, he's awesome. I'm not sure why he's shooting threes. KEVON LOONEY, 2 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. Nothing too crazy there. As for the Sixers, Ben Simmons, player of the game, just went off. He kind of exposed SGA a little bit there. 28 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. He is going to be a problem this series, I can already tell. Tobias Harris, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. Filling up the chart. He started getting hot there in the fourth quarter with some 3-point shots. Joel Embiid, 13 points, 19 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. We need to be able to block him out and get those rebounds because he was just kind of in the middle, grabbing everything that was missed. Al Horford, 10 points, 8 rebounds, and then a block. And then Shaun Livingston, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block on 3 of 9 shooting. So definitely a tough game 1 loss, but we have to be able to rebound and get back, and we got to beat the Sixers in Philly. It's just what needs to happen. We looked pretty good in the first half and blew it in the second half, but I'm not too worried. We have to be able to dig deep. They are a very deep team and a very good team. So as long as we can continue to fight and battle, this is the best team in the NBA, folks. They're playing like they are anyway, so we have to be able to shut down Simmons. We need to box out Embiid, and we need to be able to take over the game. The Western Conference Finals have not gotten started yet, so we don't really need to talk about anything about the Rockets and Warriors. And, I mean, can the Golden State Warriors, as a number 8 seed, make it to the NBA Finals? Could be pretty interesting, but, I mean, they do have Curry, and maybe Curry is just lighting it up. But that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. Thanks again for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.
They thought it was a game till I came back with that win over time. I've been working, now I'm back at it again. Now we ain't finished, what you thought that was it?